Alright, and welcome back everyone to a new video. Today we're gonna draw Mei Mei again, not as, but with the power of one of these three characters. Yako from Toilet Bot Hanako-kun, Mei Mei from My Hero Academia, and Grim from Radiant. Let's see who is it gonna be. And we're gonna draw Mei Mei with the power of Mei Hatsume. Mei just Mei. Mei Mei with the power of Mei. Yeah, makes sense. I got my reference images ready. Here is Mei Hatsume and Mai. Yeah, I've been mispronouncing the name of my OC wrong for a long time. I've been saying Mei Mei when I should have been saying Mai. What do we call someone like that? An idiot sandwich. Exactly. Now let's get started. But first I need to eat something because I'm hungry. Alright, I had my donuts, I had some soda, some store Sprite like drink, lemon, lime thing. Pretty delicious. And I'm ready to draw again. Should we do the same color as Mei Hatsume's eyes for this drawing? Why not? Is it really the same color? Apparently. I know that the challenge wasn't to make the character look like the other character. The challenge was a power swap. But hey. Oop. That was not supposed to happen, but let's continue. So, shrink. Let's put in the usual color. That looks weird. You know, maybe only in the middle. Looks better. That's gray. Alright. This is sometimes the most tricky part. No, it doesn't look right. I don't even know what you call this. But it's one of the most important things in character design. Some extra details, because MHAIs are known for detail. Like really detailed eyes. Now let's do the iris. I think it would be cool if the iris was patterned. So let's do that. by using our favorite trick on this channel. Well, my favorite trick. Ta-da! Doesn't that look cool? I think it does. Duplicate. What do MHA apples look like? Oh, they're pretty simple. I think I did, but I just make them really squiggly to make her tsundere look complete. I'm probably just gonna draw chibi again, like always. Like, I always do that. And nothing wrong with that, because I like drawing it. If you don't know anything about Mei Hetsume, her quirk is zoom, what allows her to zoom in on things. It has nothing to do with the zoomies. She can just see really far. Like this. This is essentially what she does, but on a way bigger level. I also saw that she has like a target-like thing in her eye. Something like that. So let's do that my way. It's a pretty good song. I do it my way. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. She has a really tiny dot nose. Let's try incorporating that. And now it's time for the cube head. Moment we all have been waiting for since this video started. That's not quite right. Alright, we're back. And now it's time. That's not the brush. That's the, I don't know what you call that tool. That's tool. I know she usually is depicted with 2 rounded hair swoops, but maybe it's fun to switch it up. I am gonna be totally 1% honest with you. I did trace over the heads, make it slightly bigger, like over this original head, and called it a day. I know, that's not how you're supposed to do this, but I just couldn't get it to look right. It's looking pretty good, in my opinion. I also changed my mind about only doing it once in this video, like spinning the wheel and making my character look after that. I mean, giving them that character's power. We're gonna do that twice, because what would be the fun of doing it once? Is that too big? No, the hole is too tiny. Tiny. Merge the two. Lower that. Lower that under the hair. Put it there. Copy. Turn it around. Put it there. Move it. Boom. Merge, merge, merge. Fill. And ta-da! We got a head. New layer. Grab black again. We're gonna need some of those blush marks, don't you think? Yeah, let's do some on the cheek. Oh yeah, that's on differently. So let's make them release. Yeah, something like that. She is blushing. And I don't think I will be needing those references anymore. Let's try with her classic outfits, tank top. But let's give it some detail by giving it stripes. Cause I like some detail on my characters. Ooh, that's really cool. At least I think it's cool. Let's give her some shoulder plates. We're essentially gonna do the same thing as what we just did with the tank top. I think it's a tank top. Yeah, that should rest above her shoulders, yeah. Would make the most sense. But we're gonna do it with dark grays. And then even darker grays. Okay, there's essentially no difference. Okay. Shoulder plates. She starts more to look like a magical girl than a character with Mayhatsume powers. Oh well. Let's give her. It's looking a little too thick. It's not exactly working. Is that too thin? And my Anya plushie fell off my bed. I will pick her up after the recording. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but think that it's some cool piece of technology. That Mayhatsume would make. She is an inventor after all. Inventing is her entire thing. And on the other side, she wouldn't wear the same thing on both her arms, would she? I don't know. Well, I could do it, because this is my own OC, and technically different from my Hetsume. But I'm gonna pick Anya up real quick. So, there you go, Anya. Lay on the pillow. Yes, I have plushies, and I don't care what you think about it. It's showing her waist is fine in my opinion, but the previous certain body parts was looking a little too big. Let's make a cool segmented dress with lots of buttons. And stuff. Usually I would click on that YouTube notification, but right now I'm kind of busy. Cut. Now let's try to attach that again to each other so that we can give it a pattern with the dark gray. I guess that makes it look like chainmail of some kind or a bulletproof thingy. Armor. That's what it is. I feel like she needs a tool of some kind in one of her hands, so let's draw a wrench to my best of capabilities. Wrench, I don't even know if that's the right word. Could be better, but it's not the worst. I don't know if the detailing that I'm doing is correct to real life wrenches. So. And now the background. Let's imagine that this is her floor of her workplace. And let's imagine that these two cabinets with the big buttons are the place where she keeps all her tools. And that the rest is just... Let's pick... Gray. Boom. Do that. Then grab another color and slap that out. Why is this not working? I think I used a way too dark gray. Okay, let's grab a lighter gray. This worked in the Yu-Gi-Oh video where I draw birds. Right now it's just not working and refusing to work. Okay, that's way too bright. Let's grab a little bit darker of a yellow. So, there we go. My as Mei Hetsume. Is she perfect? No. Is she cute? In my opinion, yes, I think she's really cute. I like the metallic-ish looking patterns on her, but it's just screen toning. I think that's what it's called, and they use it all the time in manga. I think she's really cute. Let's spin the wheel again, and let's see who we're gonna get. And we're gonna have to give my character Grimm's power. Grimm is a character from the French manga series Radiant. I don't even know what Grimm's power is. So, if I understood the internet summary correct, Grimm is this sorcerer guy who can cut through spells with his blade and has regenerating bandages? That's pretty cool. And he can cut through magic with that blade. It has some kind of nullifying effect, if I understood internet summary correct. Plus a bunch of other powers. So I think we're just gonna make a little witch Mai and give her that similar looking blades that can cut through magic. My voice was acting kinda deep there for a second. It does that sometimes. Still doing it. You can't really see Grimm's eyes, because he wears those bandages and hat. So, let's just start with the eyes, because she doesn't wear robes. You can see her eyes. Well, you can sort of see Grimm's eyes. They're this tiny little red duds in black. But the challenge is a power swap, not an appearance swap. And now Makima is almost falling off the bed. My Makima plushie. Saved her before she could fall. Now she's sitting next to Anya on my bed. Okay, enough talking, more drawing. Well, it's called the Yapping Corner. I guess I also have to talk, but you get what I mean. Let's look at those eyes. I constantly keep forgetting how my character's eyes look. I know, weird. And they're not even that complicated to remember. In fact, they're pretty easy. They're looking pretty hypnotic. The dude has like black sclera. Nah, I don't feel like doing that. I think I already did that for plenty of characters, and I don't draw enough normal sclera. Already looking very dapper. I think this is cool. I don't think this little pieces needs to be attached. Like, I don't think they need to. Let's try. Don't tell me I did it again. God damn. Yeah, let's get rid of those references. Alright. I'm an idiot sandwich. Oh yeah, I forgot that in the previous art piece. She's like a little dent in her sclera. Well, dent might be the wrong word, but she's like a little thing that shows that it doesn't go fully straight. Like, it's not a straight sclera box or circle. It's like a little swoosh inwards. Something like that. That's a very good looking eye. Should I do a little nut dud nose again? I feel like for the last piece it looked very cute. Or should I do no nose? I think both can look pretty cute. Tell me in the comments. Okay, let's copy that to the other side. And that's the ears done. For this piece, I would like to draw a full body one, so we're gonna try doing that. Let's for change of pace give her like, I don't know, really dark pink purple color? Hair color. I forgot the eyebrows. We can still make them. This little details. I still don't know what you call those. Let's make little angry eyebrows. Or serious eyebrows. Let's make them slightly lighter than the hair. That's still not really changed, that you can see the difference between the two colors. Still a little bit lighter. Okay, now you can see a difference between the two. Copy, paste, turn. And next we're gonna draw the head. The big witch hat. And witch ropes. Let's move the head here. I'm gonna draw the witch head off camera, because this can take a little. This took me many tries to get right, but this is the design that I landed on. I know it's a very floppy witch hat. And that's fine. Not every hat needs to be straight and pointy and stuff like that. Witch robes. AKA complicated design. Hooray. This is gonna be a potion belt made out of rope. Whatever color this is might be a fun belt color. I mean rope color. Now the potions and vials. Red potion. And then the rest of the bottle will be white at the top. Or I guess transparent, like that you can see. This makes more sense. So I guess not. Little red, not red, white studs for bubbles. For shine, little whites for shine. I know Grimm doesn't have a belt with potions, but still, I thought this would be cute. Well, let's do a white potion with gray bubbles. Merge the belt with the potions, and merge the belt with the main design, create new layer, and now we're gonna have to do the big flowy rope thing. And underneath that, we're gonna draw some cute little shoes. And here for me, I have my Anya plushie as reference in front of me with her cute little shoes that are a great reference to draw cute little sneakers. And now place that on a place where sneaker makes sense. Copy. Paste. We're gonna give this one some leg that shows. So, and now it's time for some arms. That face is very unsettling. This doesn't even look any like my. But hey, who cares? So let's draw a layer over one side. Oh, that isn't connected properly. When it got this cute, this looks kind of creepy. I think it's the eyes and the very big mouth and the way that the shape of the head isn't make the correct way is what unsettles me. And now let's try to draw a cute tree. I'm not very good at drawing trees, as you can see here. And please don't laugh. It's not the best tree, but it's supposed to be one. This is pretty embarrassing. This is why I don't draw backgrounds. Okay, here we're gonna call it a day. This was fun, sort of. If you think this was good, I don't believe you. Well, the belt and potions were fine. Just don't look at the face and tree. And it should be fine. Thank you for watching and let me know what I should draw